Hey y'all, what's up? Off rip, I don't know if y'all could tell, but my mood is kind of down there a little bit. It's just like a lot of stuff has been happening recently. Yes, it has a lot to do with Texas and Justin, mainly Texas. I should do a diary entry update. This is not a diary entry update though, but I should do a diary entry update. But I'ma just wait. I don't feel like now's the time. Like, for some reason, I'm just not feeling compelled to do one. So, yeah. But today's video is going to be my personal thoughts and opinions on the male zodiac signs. Because I feel like this year, I'm starting to learn a lot about what zodiac signs, speaking for the male species, that I mix with better, that is a better match for me, that has a better companion, or what do you call it? Compatibility. Yeah, the compatibility between me and certain male zodiac signs. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be addressing in today's video. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, I already know we got the notes book for sure. Stop playing. Okay, and oops, I lost a page. All right, so first up, hold on, let me review real quick. All right, so first up we have Taurus, right? If y'all don't know, I am a Taurus Mercury. Yeah, I'm a Taurus Mercury. Basically, what that means is the way I communicate is very blunt. It's very straightforward. If y'all don't know, the symbol for Taurus is a bull, so it's very like in your face. I get straight to the point. I don't really like to beat around the bush. That's kind of how I talk, right? If y'all couldn't see that already, but for male Tauruses, in my opinion, they are hoes. Okay, like almost all the male Tauruses I have seen, at least from the very beginning when I get to know them, they don't seem like hoes. But then it's like later on you find out that they like everybody. Like a male Taurus, like a Taurus is the type to approach you and be like, and like I said, when I'm referring to these signs, keep in mind I'm referring to the male species. I am not referring to women. I'm referring to people who classify as male, okay? Or who are males specifically. So, like I said, they're hoes. For me, usually it starts off as like, oh, they like me, okay, da da da, and then it's like you go on and then you realize like, oh shit, you like everybody, bitch. Like, you don't have a type. You just a horny freak. So basically, for me, Tauruses are horny freaks. They are hoes. They like everybody. Not saying that they don't have types, but it's just like the types that they do have is pretty much everybody. Like, they eat a lot. This is a stereotype for Tauruses that they eat a lot, but it is true. Like, Tauruses, even if they don't eat a lot, they love food. Like, they have good taste buds. That's one thing they have good taste buds. That's one thing I'm gonna say. They will eat their hearts out. So if you are talking to a Taurus or you are dating a Taurus, I would highly suggest you make them a plate of food. Like, that's, give them some food, give them candy. They love that shit, okay? They eat it up, literally. They're a little bit unstable. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, which is like kind of ironic because, you know, when we think of earth signs, we think of grounded, stability, you know, the earth. You know, the saying like, you know, come back down to earth, like, you know what I mean? Be grounded. I think they're a little bit unstable when it comes to their feelings. Their feelings on certain things could be a little bit unstable. Like, I don't know, the Tauruses that I've met in my life, they don't seem the most stable. Like, they do some drugs, or their emotions, like, it's either 1 second they're feeling a certain type of emotion and then the next second they're feeling another type of emotion, like, which I don't think they're emotional, but it's like, I don't know, sometimes their thoughts are not consistent, and they live, like, I'm mainly talking about lifestyle wise, like, they live a little bit of unstable lives. They are way too friendly. Like I said, this goes along the lines of them being hoes. They are way too friendly. If y'all don't know the saying, like, oh, I don't like my men to be friendly, it's basically when a man can easily approach a woman without even knowing her. Usually that's how cheating happens, okay? When you just approach people without even knowing them and then you get yourself into something completely crazy. So yeah, for me, male Tauruses are a little bit too friendly. And yeah, for some reason, male Tauruses like me a lot for some reason, like romantically. I'm talking about like romantically. They like me a lot romantically for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they could sense that Taurus Mercury. I don't know if it's the way that I come off. I don't know what it is, but usually when I find a Taurus, a male Taurus, they usually just like me a lot for some reason. I'm not really sure. Next we have Cancer. Not much to say about these. I don't have too much knowledge on Cancers for a reason. I'm a Gemini, the fuck? Like, we're not doing all that. I'm pretty sure I do have a Cancer in my house, but I don't really have much water signs, to be honest, like, other than a Pisces or whatever. But yeah, Tauruses, I don't really have too much info on them. I don't think I ever really dated a Taurus, but I think I talked to one, and for me, they are a little bit too sensitive. When I say sensitive, I mean like they react easily to certain things that you say, right? Because I am ruled by, you know, Taurus and my Mercury, I say a lot of things and they come off really blunt. They come off like, maybe like sometimes I don't fully think out a thought before I say it. And it's like, I like to joke around. Like, I'm a Gemini, okay? I like to joke around. I like to have fun. I like to, you know what I mean? Do all of that. And I noticed when I'm talking to a male Cancer, they are very sensitive. They're very sensitive. They take things a little bit too seriously for my liking, and it's just kind of like, I can't really vibe with that. They're just not really my type. No hard feelings, but just not really my type. You know, like those signs you just don't click with? That's a Cancer for me. I consider them babies. Like, they're a little bit of babies. I think they like to be babied. They like to be pampered. And like I said, not my cup of tea. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much to say. They are also very manipulative. I didn't write that down. I don't know why, but they are very manipulative. And it's like, for me, when it comes to even female and male Cancers, it's like, I'm a Gemini, okay? Like, I feel like we like the top zodiac signs when it comes to manipulation. Like, if you want to talk about master manipulator, it's probably a Gemini. And it's like, when it comes to Cancer, it's like I could sense their manipulativeness from a mile away. It's like, Cancers really be thinking they can manipulate so well. Like, they really be thinking emotions is going really, like, and it doesn't. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like mother and child type shit. Like the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Like, yeah, Cancer and Gemini, we're sister signs. So it's like, girl, if you think you can manipulate, try me. Like, you're not finna manipulate me. So I just think it's cute whenever Cancers try to manipulate me, whether they're male or female. And it's just like, girl, it's not sliding. Like, I can sense the bullshit. Also, I forgot to say this, but quick disclaimer: if you do not believe in zodiac signs and whatever, and you think it's BS, please don't watch this video. Without further ado, let's continue. After Cancer, we have Scorpio. Like I said, I don't have too much info on Scorpios like I do Taurus, but I will say this. So far, they are cool as friends, right? Now, like I said, Scorpio is, again, just one of those signs I don't really gravitate towards, like Cancer. It's just like, it's kind of rare you're going to see me hang out or meet with a Scorpio. But the times that I do, I think they're, like, me and Scorpio, better off as friends. You know what I mean? Like, it's much better when we're friends, because I don't think a relationship would work out. They are too deep or too philosophical for me. Like, or at least they try too hard to be deep. Like, I'm sorry. And this is why I call a lot of male Scorpios hoteps, because it's like, they the type to believe that, like, we're all aliens and, like, we're all watching them for a camera on a TV show. Like, I've hung out with a male Scorpio before and it's been alright, but it's like, once they start talking about that fucking, like, try to be deep philosophical type shit, that's when I'm like, okay. And don't get me wrong, I am deep. Like, what a lot of people assume about air signs is that we're not deep, we don't feel deep emotions and and we're very surface level. That is not the truth. We can be very deep, but it's like, for me, Scorpios are like too deep. It's kind of like to the point where it's like, okay, it's deep, but it ain't that deep. Okay, so that's like the part where I can't really connect. It's like, they be trying to go to a whole nother planet, and it's like, bitch, I'm on Mercury, you're on Uranus. Like, I can't do all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, they are too deep, or they try too hard to be deep. I can't, like, nah. They are hoes. I said what I said. They are hoes, and a lot of the time, at least, and this is what I'm going to say about Scorpios. One thing I can respect about Scorpios, they are very, weirdly enough, as water signs who love to victimize themselves. I'm sorry, but coming from an air sign, actually, I'm not sorry. Coming from an air sign, my experience with water signs, y'all try to victimize yourself a lot, and it's mad annoying. But one thing I will say about male Scorpios that I respect a lot is the fact that they own the fact that they are hoes. Like, a Scorpio is the type of person to let you know either during or before or after you're dating them, yeah, I'm a hoe. Like, that's one thing I can appreciate, right? Is that communication that, yeah, I'm a hoe. Like, I'm not even going front, like, I'm a hoe. So that's what I like. They are very hard to settle down, like, and they only will settle down on their own terms. Again, respect. They're not gonna settle down just because they want to be in a relationship so bad. At least for male Scorpios, okay? From my experience, male Scorpios are only gonna settle down if they truly want to, like if they find that person. And that's why a lot of people end up in situations with male Scorpios where it's like, damn, he didn't marry me, he didn't want to do all of this with me, but he's doing it to that other girl. Yeah, because you probably just wasn't that person for him. Like, and, you know, it is what it is. Like, respect. Like, you know, they're only going to settle down if they truly feel like you deserve it or if you're the one. And that's one thing I can respect, right? As a Gemini, I tend to rush into relationships where they are the complete opposite. It's like they know whether or not what they... Like, Scorpios, male Scorpios, it's like they already have it in their mind where they want you. It's either you're going to be the side chick, the hoe, the main chick, or your wifey. So yeah, but overall, I don't really see the hype about male Scorpios. Like, I don't know why a lot of y'all Cancers, okay, somebody specific that's close to me, I don't know why a lot of y'all Cancers or other zodiac signs be fiending for Scorpios. I don't really see the hype because they're just not really my type. That's just what it is. Next sign, we have Aries. Again, not too much info. These are some that, like Cancer, these are the signs that I, like Cancer and Scorpio, these are the signs that I rarely run into. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you just gravitate towards more signs or more signs gravitate towards you? Aries is like very rare. Like, it's rare I meet an Aries. Like, I don't think I've ever befriended, really, or talked to a male Aries. But this is what I can say from me being an outsider looking in. I do think they're hoes, in my opinion. Like, male Aries, I do think they're a little bit of hoes. I'm not too sure, because like I said, I don't have, that's how much experience I have. Like, at least with Cancer, I'm able to somewhat tell, because I have a little experience. I have no experience with male Aries. But so far, they seem to be pretty boys. They seem to be very good looking, of course, we already know. But overall, they're just not really my type anyways. Like, I just don't really gravitate towards Aries. And yeah. Next, let's go on to male Libras. Again, not too much to say. Way more than Aries though, but not too much to say. I think they're pretty okay. I wouldn't want to date them though. I wouldn't want to date them, but as friends, okay. You know what I mean? They're not too bad, just not really my cup of tea. You feel me? And yeah, I think they're a little bit emotional though. I do have a brother who is a Libra, and I think they're kind of like Cancers. They're a little sensitive. They're a little emotional. They are hopeless romantics, and yeah. But so far, they're really nice and they're really cool. I don't really have much to say about them. Next, we have Capricorns. Again, not too much info. Not completely. I don't really gravitate towards male Capricorns and vice versa. But so far, I would just say that they are okay, but they're not really my type. You know what I mean? I actually think it's rare. Like, I don't think I've ever really met a male Capricorn. But the ones that I have met so far, okay, I guess. It's just not my type. Like, nah. Okay? Yeah. All right, y'all. This one is finna be a lot. Can y'all guess which one I'm about to talk about? If this is your first time on my channel, or you're not really on my channel like that, you don't even know the half the story. But we finna get into Leos. Now, compatibility, like, we're gonna talk about compatibility after I talk about the whole signs, but Leos is a hot, like, dealing with male Leos, oh my god. It's a whole lot, but let's get into it. First things first, male Leos seem to rush into relationships just like me. I don't know what it is, but like, I just always seem to rush into relationships, and it's because, in my personal opinion, I believe, like, listen, we're not getting any younger at the end of the day. You don't need to know somebody for like 5 years or a year to start dating them. Like, it's literally nothing to start dating somebody. You just start getting to know each other. Y'all start to grow, da-da-da-da. Like, it's as simple as, in my opinion, if you like him, he like you, or whatever gender, switches to whatever person you want, whatever pronoun you want. Y'all come together and y'all make a couple. Like, what's wrong with that? If y'all both like each other and y'all want to be committed to each other, or y'all share the same values and shit, why not get into a relationship? But usually for me, and especially when it comes to male Leos, that does not work out at all. It doesn't work out at all. Like, I don't know what it is, but we both seem to rush into relationships, and it's bad. It's so bad. Yeah. They cheat a lot. They cheat a lot. They are cheaters. And the worst thing about them is that they cheat and they lie. Like I said, if y'all heard before, Scorpios are hoes and they cheat, but at least they real about it. Leos will lie to the moon, come back till kingdom come, and I shall be done. Like, they lie way too much, and I can't stand it. They lie about any and everything, especially if it's about cheating. They finna lie their ass off. They will put it on God, their mother, their whole family member. They will lie, lie, and lie. That's why I have serious trust issues. It's because of a Leo. Horrible commitment. I don't even think that's in their vocabulary. I don't even think they could understand what commitment is. Okay? They are way too much like me. Like, they're like me. Like, they're not completely like me, because there's another thing I'm going to talk about that's kind of more like me. But Leos, they're similar to me, especially depending on the person. The similarity can range, but I noticed they're somewhat similar to me. And that's a little bit too much. Like, not in a good way, typically. Yeah. They lie, they cheat, they're hoes, of course, and their ego is way too big. Male Leos have huge egos, and it's not a good thing. There's a difference between confidence and ego. Ego, way too big. And when I say it's too big, it's too big. It's so big to the point where they will never apologize for something, or they can't. It's either they can't see what they did wrong, or they're not able to let down their ego to admit what they did wrong. And that's what I don't like. It's like, if you did somebody wrong, you did somebody wrong. You know, if y'all don't know, Geminis are very mutable. You know what I mean? We can, I guess you could say, like, I can't explain it, but it's like adapt to a situation or whatever. So it's like, if there's an argument, usually between a Gemini and a Leo, from what in my experience, the Gemini is going to be the one to try to come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, a Leo, they will never say I'm sorry, but they'll try to come back to you. Like, their egos, I don't like that. And because their egos are so big, their communication is very flawed. It's very flawed. They have way too big egos. It's like, any simple thing that involves them letting down their ego, even just a little bit, they can't do it, and I don't like that. Yeah, like I said, poor communication. They are childish, not in the good way. I don't mean like childish, like, ooh, but I mean like childish as in, like, they're a little bit immature mentally, okay? They're fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. They know how to have a good time. They're very fun, but that's the thing. They're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time, and they made that very clear. they seem to always find me no matter what. Like every time I say, you know what, this is the last Leo I'm fucking with, I'm done. I meet a guy, ask him for a zodiac sign, turns out to be a Leo again. I'm like so done. I'm so done. Like they always seem to find me, and it's like I don't know if the universe has cursed me. I don't know if the universe doesn't want me to meet my soulmate yet. I don't know if it's like I'm truly meant to be with a Leo, but they always seem to find me no matter what. Like this year I've been getting an influx of Leos. I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what it is. They're a little bit too much. They're too much drama, too much. I can't deal with it. I can't. So yeah, that's Leos. That was a lot, but overall, like I don't even know what to say. Next up is Pisces. No, not my cup of tea. Don't like them. Never will. Male Pisces specifically, ill. Like I just don't get along with them. Like I said, way too childish. Way too childish. Just don't really vibe, don't really click. Like Cancers, they're kind of like babies. To me personally, no disrespect to no Pisces out there, but yeah, not too much info overall, but so far just not really my cup of tea. Next up we have Virgos. They're pretty chill. They're all right. Okay, they are all right. Virgos are pretty cool. But one thing about them that brings them down on my compatibility list is that they ghost way too soon. Like Virgos are the type to ghost you as the relationship is getting good, as y'all are starting to get feelings for each other, things is going smoothly, and out of nowhere they will ghost you. And that's what I don't like about Virgos. They are like an absent father. Like you never know when they finna come back into your life. You don't know when they finna come in. You don't know when they finna leave. Like, and I don't like that. I don't like that because of their tendency to ghost. It's like it brings down their communication a little bit. But yeah, overall, I don't know why, but Virgos, it's like they know exactly what to say, and I don't know why I'm surprised. Virgo, if y'all don't know, Virgos and Geminis are both ruled by the planet Mercury, which is ruled by the Greek god Hermes, I think, which is the goddess of communication. So it's like they just know what to say, and it's like I know what to say and you know what to say, so it's like we clicking. Like usually the communication is there, we can talk for hours on end, but they will ghost, and I don't like that. Like me as a Gemini, I'm not saying I get so attached that I can't ghost. Like don't get me wrong, I could drop somebody real quick, but it's like I'm not gonna drop you at the heat of the moment. I'm gonna wait at least. But yeah, they look good. They are my type physically. I forgot to mention this about the other signs, but so far, I believe Leos, they're definitely my type. And I think that's what gets me is the physical appearance. Like, literally, Leos are wolves in sheep clothing. They are devils walking on this earth disguised as humans. Like, I'm going to believe that from now on. But yeah, physically, Leos and Virgos, they are up there on my types. Like, they look good. But yeah, I kind of think they're hoes. I just think they're better at hiding it. Like, unlike Leos and Scorpios, like Scorpios, they're hoes and they just admit it. Leos, they're hoes, they don't admit it. Virgos, I believe they're hoes, but they're really good at hiding it. Like, you won't be able to tell a Virgo's a hoe unless you actually know them and you know what the type of shit they do. So, they really good at hiding it, and that's why I feel like there are also devils in sheep's clothing. They just really good at hiding it. Yeah. Aquarius is next. Not too much experience again. They're okay. I don't really have anything good or anything bad to say about them. So far, they seem okay. I'm not gonna lie. Some Scorpios I see, I don't really know. I think overall, like, as in, like, connection and vibes is good, but what I really want to date, I'm not sure. I do believe I either met a Scorpio or a star-crossed lover or a twin flame or something. I believe I met something spiritual, somebody who was spiritually important in my life who was an Aquarius. So that's the only reason why I'm not like completely down in the dumps with Aquarius. And we saving the best for last, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is the one sign I like barely have anything bad to say about them. I believe a Sagittarius would be my twin flame. I'm not too sure, but I believe twin flame energy is there. Like I said, the love, the passion, like everything is there. Like they're very passionate, fiery. I love it. It's like you having fun. Like you know for a fact, especially with female, or if y'all don't like, I hate when people say female. So woman, okay, woman, Sagittarius woman, or Sagittarian men. It's just like they know how to have a good time. Like it's there. I love it. I love Sagittariuses. They are my type. Physically, I love them. Yeah, they have great understanding. Usually, like I said, because we're so similar, it's like we understand each other, and we're not like similar like Leos, where it's like the bad qualities of each signs are similar. Like no, it's kind of like the good qualities of each signs are similar, and it creates a good relationship. I do believe they are hoes though. Like what is new? I think they can be a little bit of hoes. Probably not as big as Leos, but they're a little bit of hoes. Hotheads, which I love. I don't know, call me toxic. I love seeing a man get angry, and they're very attractive. So yeah, that was pretty much it for my video. This was me ranking male zodiac signs. Comment down below if y'all liked it, and also comment down below. Like let me just cut this off. Comment down videos that y'all would want me to do, because it's not that I'm running out of ideas, but it's like it's nice to hear what people have to say, you know. Otherwise I would be a dictator. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.